All right. In the bottom right, we've got our Protoss player. He is so solid, looking to be the favorite in this match. Unless he chokes, we'll see if that happens. He is
Liquid Hero.
And in the upper left, Cross spots far away. He's going to have to win the next 2 games if he wants to move on to the round of 16. He is
Stars Soulkey.
Artosis.
Yes.
Are you into pumpkin carving?
No, but I'm into eating pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie is sick.
So good.
It's so good.
I have a homemade pumpkin pie at home. I'll give you a slice when you come over.
Yeah, please. For the Halloween party.
It's really good.
You're going to turn out the lights.
It's going to be so scary.
Put blindfolds on people, make them touch what they think is a bowl of spaghetti, but it's actually a nerd's brain.
We're going to take turns reading our favorite Goosebumps books to each other.
Oh, yeah. Did you read Goosebumps as a kid?
Yeah, of course.
Those were actually pretty scary, if I remember, as a kid.
They were good. I liked them.
Then, what was that series, the book series that was like not, it was like in between, because Goosebumps was meant for like, I think like elementary school kids.
And, yeah, I know exactly
There was
what
another
you mean.
series, and I can't remember.
I can't remember what it was, but I read that one too, yeah.
I can't remember.
But I was getting old at that point, so I was like, yeah, I didn't read for too long. So, as the probe comes in, the drone skirts around to make the hatchery. Here's like, something's up. There's a drone out there already.
I sense danger.
And he can't block it. Alright, well, standard openings for both these guys. Nothing special going on here yet.
Yep. This map is statistically a nightmare here for Protoss against Zerg, especially cross spots.
It's hard to find a good build to do here. What do you really do here?
Look at the distance from upper left to bottom right.
Yeah.
I mean,
and holding your third, it's a bit out there. So a lot of different routes for people to come in and attack.
You know, the center area on the map is just this big, dark, scary place.
Yeah.
So holding the watchtower, this is one of the only maps where the watchtower is almost not influential at all.
Yeah, it's not so much. I mean, it's influential for whoever has map control a little bit.
A little bit.
But not even that much, really.
People can just go around that, though.
Yeah. And it's definitely a map where force fields are not as good. I mean, if you can get all the way over there, they're pretty good. But, for instance, you see a lot of speedlings on this map. How are you going to get across there with force fields? How many force fields are you really going to have to use?
Yeah. So I would not be shocked if Soulkey wins on this map. If there's any map he ought to win on, it's this one.
Yes. But Hero knows this, and he's going to prepare something for that. We'll see exactly what his plan will be to combat the perceived difficulties this race has here.
Third hatch on the way now. Zerg is going to drone up. The core is going to finish here for Protoss.
Still can't tell what he's doing quite yet. What do you think Stargate this game?
What?
Do you think Stargate this game?
I guess so. I don't think it's going to be Robo, right? I mean, would you really want to go Robo on this map?
I think it's going to be Robo.
You think so?
I do. I don't want to see a Stargate here. I'd rather see a Twilight or a Robo.
I think I could see
don't
Twilight
like Stargate
Robo.
here. It's so far that by the time you fly from your base to their base, the Phoenixes, I feel like they can make an evolution chamber and spore crawlers, you know?
Yeah.
But it is a Stargate.
Stargate, all right, apology accepted, Artosis.
Well, Lings do get in. And if he can, oh my god.
Hero's so good.
I can't believe that those 4 Lings, none of them could get
so
past.
handsome.
Well, that's kind of rough. Now he doesn't get to see that there's a Stargate. I think he's just going to pull Phoenixes. If he makes a Void Ray, I'm going to lose my mind. Void Ray is so slow to get across this map.
He might just stockpile Phoenixes.
I think he's going to wait for 4 and go.
Last time he waited for 3, which was a little bit of a shocker.
That was weird.
It was at one part where he picked up 2 roaches and had 1 Phoenix shooting 1 roach. I'm like, well, this just isn't good at all. Phoenixes.
Yeah. Indeed.
I'm 2 for 0 right now on my Miss.
You're killing it.
What is it? What is the name of that?
Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo. Yeah, that bunk. What was the TV show where the guy was claiming he was talking to dead people's relatives?
Oh, Christopher something.
How do you live with yourself? Okay, he's found the Phoenix.
He lives with himself with millions of dollars.
I guess so. He's like, yeah, I'll talk to your dead mom.
Yeah. She says, don't
Old
worry.
lady of below average intelligence.
Yeah. Oh, God. Don't even get me started on that.
That's actually not, that's actually real horror right there.
Yeah. All right, well.
And it's not funny, like, you know, in the Sci-Fi Channel with those guys who think that, like, there's actually ghosts and stuff.
Oh, that is funny. Ghost hunters.
Ghost hunters, man.
All right, so, I mean, the Phoenixes are coming across the map. How much damage will they be able to get done, though?
He doesn't want to hide him this time because he already saw the Stargate, so there's no reason to stockpile him.
You may as well
Element
go
of surprise
across.
is gone.
Yeah, kill anything you can, Overlords, drones. He's not going to kill a Queen. And he's actually just adding a lot of gates right now.
He's going to do like a 7-gate timing? He's got 6.
Yeah, no, going up to only 6 gates, I don't think so. If he goes into a 6-gate attack after making 4 Phoenixes and not doing much damage, I'll be pretty surprised. But he is making a pylon, so I guess I'll be pretty surprised. I think this is something that if I'm Soulkey, I really don't expect to see these Phoenixes and then suddenly an attack of some.
Sure, it's not quite as strong.
Yeah, it's like not a super powered attack, which is what
it's not. It's not a properly engineered build, which can be good because it can throw him off.
Yeah, exactly. Because seriously, look at this as a Zerg. Do you expect Zealots to walk into your base after this?
Oh, he knows now.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of Speedlings out right now, but they do have +1 on those Zealots.
Oh, he's making him chase it.
Oh, he's gonna go after the pylon. It looks like. Really good choice.
I feel like it's almost too late, though, if he goes... I mean, the roaches are about to pop out.
I'm surprised that his Phoenixes are actually across the map. His Phoenixes just killed an Overseer in his base. I feel like if those were up with these units, he could do a lot more.
I agree.
But now he just has a ton of Zealots, and Soulkey's giving the runaround with the roaches.
Soulkey's actually supply blocked right now. But again, there's just too many roaches, I think, here.
You know what? He's focusing down spores, so he is coming back with these Phoenixes. I wish they had been there at the beginning, though.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like this is a really weird choice from Hero.
Oh, this is just I don't even think the strategy is good at all.
Well, I think it had the potential to do a lot more than that if the Phoenixes were sitting there the whole time.
You can see, actually, Soulkey's going to turn around and try to deny the 3rd base here for Hero. Oh, he already did, actually.
There's no way that 3rd base is coming up yet. Well, Hero's making an Immortal and a Twilight and getting that +1 armor, so... Yeah, everything has kind of failed so far for him. Look at the supplies, 88 to 136. That's pretty rough.
Well, I think Soulkey doesn't need to do this. In fact, this is one way that probably the only way he could get behind from here.
Yeah, and he's going to lose all these roaches.
And that's a lot of roaches. Nice force fields.
Oh, really? He's going to let him out? No, he's still going to attack him.
Soulkey's not paying attention.
Oh, he was paying attention. He burrowed them after killing the cannon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really cute.
Phoenix is continuing to do some damage here, grabbing a Queen. Yeah, you know, they're just not doing the damage they were before. He could even transfuse that Overlord if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, but that one's not even going to die.
He says, no, I'll just save it at 1 hit point.
Hero's just sloppy in this game, I think.
Well, you know, his strategies just aren't working out, the ones he chose here. Well, does he take a 3rd from here?
I don't see why not. I don't know what other options he has. He can't attack across the map.
And, well, he is going to take... He's trying to take a 3rd, but Burrowedlings are bugging him right now.
Blink, about 1/3 of the way complete. You know, he hasn't even used that much of the energy there on the Phoenixes, which is unfortunate too.
Yeah, he's still flying around getting whatever he can. It's not a whole lot, but, you know, every now and then he kills an Overlord or a Roach or whatever. And over a long time, those Phoenixes are pretty nice. Getting his scouting done with them still as well, trying to see what's coming out.
All right, just continuing to scout around here with these Phoenixes. Excuse me. So, I guess this game just kind of transitions into, you know, kind of mid-late game PvZ. They're both going to just race to get maxed out here. And I do like what Hero's doing with walling himself in entirely. Basically saying, all right, the one thing Zerg can do on this map more than any other map is counterattack.
That's so true.
I just need to be airtight.
Yeah, and he is making himself airtight, but Hive is on the way, so I don't think Soulkey even wants to counterattack anymore. He doesn't really have a huge standing army. It's all back at his base except for a small group of Lings. Small group of Lings I feel like is more for scouting and picking up probes than anything else. We're going to see a lot of Overseers die this
Yeah, I think this is like 4 now?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think at this point I throw down a Dark Shrine. Well, I killed so many Overseers, I don't know. I think it's just going to work. I love that Soulkey's taking the top right base.
Yeah, it's smart. The odds of that being scattered are pretty minimal.
Yeah. Hero might, because he does have those Phoenixes flying around.
Sure, sure. Templar Archives on the way here.
He's getting his Warp Prism as well. +2 attack, just finish up for him. And, you know, he's got a reasonably scary army for right now. He's got 5 Immortals in it, but there are 10 Infestors out.
Nice job taking out some drones over here for free, uncontested. He's going to get every single drone, actually.
Yeah. Well, now those Phoenixes are starting to be worth something again. That's good. This doesn't scout that top right, by the way. And he does have his Fleet Beacon on the way, so he's completely aware of what's happening. And don't forget that Broodlord's attacking across this map.
Really not possible.
Yeah, it's very difficult to make that work. So we do have a Hallucination on the way as well. I love seeing a player that has as many sentries as we get in this Supreme late game to get that, because he's going to be able to scout a lot, and there's some scenarios in which Hallucinations can really help. Throw in a couple extra Colossus or some Void Rays to maybe scare him, or, you know, occasionally you can get something to happen.
All right, he didn't see the Greater Spire.
Yeah, but he saw it Hive, right?
So that's true. Well, yes and no. You know, Broodlords, in almost, you know, in any matchup, are almost an inevitability if the game goes long enough.
It's true, even TVT.
Yep. All right, coming in here and attacking this expansion. It looks like the Stalker's going to blink forward, and this should be taken out with ease here by Hero.
Yeah. And look at that. He blinks right in front of him, stops him from getting any deeper.
And he'll take care of this easily by just remaking this, dropping the supplies to basically even right now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Fungal on those Phoenixes. Don't even know why he's bringing that Warp Prism over there.
I know.
He sees that.
Now he just knows there's a Warp Prism somewhere in the vicinity.
Now you can prepare for that.
Yeah. Now we do have the Mothership. It is over halfway done. The 4th Nexus is being made. Dark Shrine going up as well. This is where Hero's going to start to shine. You know, he's going to have DT Tech, Warp Prisms, every type of unit you can possibly micro. He's shown Void Rays, by the way. As mentioned before, that can scare your opponent a little bit. I don't know if Soulkey will fall for it, but we'll see.
Right now, Soulkey just trying to do any kind of counter he possibly can. Nice Storms catching the tail end of this action. We saw it on Artosis' preview screen.
That's really nice.
Really nice. Very nice. Yeah, man. Borat.
Is that who that was?
Calm down, pussycat. I think, I don't think he's actually going to attack in here, but I could be wrong. He probably will warp in a ton of Zealots, though, and try to wipe out that hatchery. Then, while that's happening, attack up into the 3rd base, potentially here.
Yeah, if he can possibly snipe any of the tech structures. You know, he's got some map control right now. The one thing that...
Oh, hallucinated Void Rays.
So, you know, he showed 3 Void Rays before. Now, if he goes back and shows 5...
Think about an overmaking of Corruptors?
Could be. He could see that. I don't know that we will, though, because if you see all those sentries in there, you have to think, what exactly is going on? Now, he has found the space, obviously, as we see the Zealots attacking it, but that's great. He's going to lose that base. And Hero does have superior upgrades. There's only a +1 melee here for these Lings.
And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to show them those fake Void Rays. They've done their job now.
Void Rays don't kill Zerglings anyways, so it's hard to tell that those are not real.
And this, this is going to force an overmaking of Corruptors.
Yeah, he's going to go up to about 11 Corruptors in a second here.
That's a complete waste of supply. Lings are getting in there now, but...
Not really going to do that much. Good Storms by Hero.
That's right, Zergling. Citizen's Arrest for you.
Revenge of the Probes.
All right, he also got that hatchery to the upper right. I don't know if we caught that or not.
Yeah, well, we saw the beginning. That's. And he had another Warp Prism towards the main, but doesn't look like he ever ended up using it. Well, Soulkey is still making a very fearsome army. But, and you know what? It is very fearsome because we have still 7 sentries and 5 immortals in this army, and that is 14 carry the 34 supply that's worthless in the next upcoming battle.
That's true.
That's a lot of supply that's worthless.
Hallucinated Warp Prism, kind of weird there.
Oh, that's really cute. I like that. It's gonna fly over a bunch of spore crawlers, so it doesn't matter.
All right, nice. GT's coming out here. And it's going to force the Infestors back. Nice fungal there. Locking down one of those DTs so he couldn't move.
A bit annoying, but, you know, he can just fly in and take that out. Now, he does have 11 Corruptors still, so those Void Rays have done the trick so far, because he really doesn't need Corruptors.
Storm on the drones!
Oh, my God.
Whoa!
Well, that was nice.
Oh my God.
He's killed 39 drones at this point.
That was a massacre. Not the Archon. All right, Archon goes down. Center right being taken now. Note the Protoss is actually up in expansions. He's just been harassing away. And I think he's going to be making Warp Prisms for the rest of this game, as far as I could tell. Continuously storming in there. That
is hero for you. Now, I want to see if he's going to show Void Rays one more time, just to really sell it. We have 7. It's just so many Overseers just got made.
This is all a big waste of gas right now.
You know, it's nice to have quite a few, but how many do you really need? Now, he is wasting some of his sentries off finally, realizing that they aren't so useful. He has made some more Void Rays as well. May want to fly by.
You may want to poke in here and run for it.
Yeah. Because, yeah, his standing army still isn't, like, the right composition. He's got great upgrades. You know, he's got a great economy. He's done some amazing harassment. He has all the tech. But still, he has a lot of immortals that are just not going to be useful against Broodlords whatsoever. And still some sentries, but not nearly as much as before.
Some changelings coming out here now. We could have an engagement. What did you do with those immortals? Should you just be doing immortal drops in places? Because, I mean, I don't know what...
You can try that, yeah. I think that's about what you can do. That or try to go bust Sunkens or something like that. There's not much else. In fact, he's finally taken them out of his army. He's going to try to do something with them.
All right, here we go. Looks like Hero taking a lot of damage here, not looking too hot.
Yeah, he's trying to draw the army towards him. That's actually a beautiful move we just saw. Now the Immortals can actually go hit somewhere because everything else is out of position.
Oh man, these Immortals are going to wreck these Spy Crawlers. And they might even end up getting this hatchery here.
Look at that, man. Immortals for the win. But yeah, that was really beautiful. That's why he did that little half engagement. And now he's actually attacking the other side as well. Hero doing a good job
actually doing a great job. He's going to get this hatchery too.
And now he's starting Void Rays for reals. Against someone who has 12 Corruptors and 29 Infestors. So that's... I'm actually getting scared for Hero now. I'm very surprised he's actually making Void Rays.
All right, the Zealots are coming up here, though, and slowly whittling down this base. I think if Hero survives this attack, he's fine.
Yeah, if he can kill this army, he'll take the game. But 29 Infestors, and then 11
Why do people always get Void Rays like this? I actually do not understand it. Like,
I feel like it's better.
I've never seen the game where it's like, oh my god, of course he got all those Void Rays. Like,
well, way back in time, maybe. Recently, never. I've not seen Void Rays.
It seems like some players are just like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now, so I'm going to make a bunch of Void Rays because I haven't used that unit.
I'd far prefer to see, like, you know, anything aside from that, really. Carriers, probably. But anyways, he's harassing everywhere right now, so this is really... It's like kind of base tradey, but most of Hero's army is actually at home. So it's a giant, very scary attack from Soulkey against Hero destroying everything with Zealots back at home. So
Soulkey, if he gets that Greater Spire, that's huge too.
Basically, Soulkey said to his Broodlords, win or don't come home. Because there's not really going to be a home anyways. So.
All right, going for this Greater Spire here. It's going to be gone. He gets the Infestation Pit and then the Hive, and I think he will. It's all down to this one army, this one giant death ball.
Yeah. And you know what? He actually sent a huge chunk of the rest of his army across.
You know, how many spine crawlers does Zerg have? He could get a massive spine crawler army and move around underneath that.
It's not that much. He's got 17 of them. It's not really that impressive.
Oh man, this is getting intense, guys.
Yeah. Well, you know, this massive army is going in to kill the natural of Hero now. Hero does have the bottom left. This is looking more and more like the Leenock Hero game on Antigua Shipyard from last season.
I feel like he just needs to hit these spine crawlers because he can win a base trade. He absolutely can. If he just, it's weird as it sounds, that's why the only time you ever hear that if you just kill his spine crawlers, you can win. But it's true.
He could actually, I think that's the best way for him to try to win this game is by killing all the buildings of Zerg, like literally. Just That's one of the ways you can win StarCraft 2. They don't have to admit defeat. You don't have to fight their army ever. Try and kill all his buildings, because I think that's actually very doable for him right now. There's not that many buildings for Soulkey around the map. And he didn't bring with him any crawlers, which normally you see in this situation.
And the thing is, I mean, if he identifies that the crawlers are moving across the map, that's a long way to go. Yeah, okay. All right, they're going. Spine crawlers moving out.
But there are stalkers and whatnot and observers in between, so he should see that happening.
Maybe Hero's not the best in a base trade scenario.
Maybe that's it. Well, he's going up to meet his spine crawlers at this point. He realizes that he's basically killed everything. He left Infested Terrans to kill off Hero's base. Unfortunately, the Infested Terrans have a short life expectancy.
Indeed, they do. Well, you know, it's just too bad. Had he actually... So the spine crawlers are there? Have they met up? Where are the walking spine crawlers?
Yeah, he's got them now. They're with his army. They're way behind right at this second, but
how many Overseers does he have in that army?
In this army, he has Overseers 7. Okay, so DT's probably not ever going to do anything. He is making a hatch over the left side, and is that his last building? No, of course he has the spine crawlers coming too, but as far as money goes, he has only 14 drones. I'm not even sure where those are right now. And he's going to find this base in the bottom left with his infestors, which we're not going to show you, but he just lost 4 infestors. One got away.
Going for this base over here. The Corruptors should be able to fly over there and take out those Void Rays.
Yeah, but will they take him out in time? They're stealing damage very, very quickly. They're very far away.
I think he actually gets it.
Yeah, he got it. Forced to cancel. Good job on the Void Rays there.
Oh man, this is so intense. Where are the spine crawlers now?
They're just following his army slowly but surely. In fact, they are so far behind right now. Oh my god, that's a huge...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He could actually win this. If he saw that that's all there... With those with the sentries of force field twice and the 4 Archons, he could have killed all those buildings.
That would essentially be game.
Well, there's a couple hatches in the middle.
Still.
There's one near the watchtower. Unfortunately, you can't get vision from it. I like what we're showing right now because there's not all that much to look at. I like all the zoomed-in stuff. It's nice.
I don't know. I think we're probably going to see the climax of this at the bottom left.
Yeah,
nice move, hallucinating some Phoenixes to try to scout around the map.
You know, Soulkey is bringing this into a situation where he might just win this.
Yeah, I think Hero could have won this, but he just didn't quite do it right. Nice, taking out those drones. Drone count is at 8. Nice, spotting the hatchery.
Now, I mean, he has enough for 2 Vortexes. He has a lot of High Templars, but there are so many Infestors here, and there's going to be so many Broodlings, and that Storm missed, unfortunately.
I don't see how Hero can actually stop this, you know? Did he, like, recall the army out of here and keep moving around the map?
Yeah, and in fact, he's going to do that, I think.
All right.
Oh, no, is he not?
He's
actually moving back in with it. No, he's moving back in with the mothership.
Is he going to do it?
He's got to be careful.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to recall.
Okay, that's the right choice. There you go.
Nice.
Get out of there. Continue to be mobile. Continue to hunt down Soulkey buildings.
Well, the thing is now he can, for instance, go to the upper right main.
Well, something like this can last like
forever.
For basically forever. I mean, with this type of energy, the army is so slow, and the fact that he's got the spine crawlers that he's following with, Soulkey is so slow that literally the mothership can run away. And the mothership can, by the time he gets over there, there's always going to be a recall. Always.
No observer in this army?
He might pop up and neural that. Bam. Look at that.
Bam.
Vortex. So well
Nicely done. Oh, no. And he's going to get this mothership. That was super smart.
Really well done. And now it looks like Soulkey should be able to bring this to a head.
And I think we're going to see, well, I don't know what else he could possibly do.
Well, now he has no mothership, and that's
like how you win the fight.
Yeah, that's how you make this go on forever. And it's not going to go on forever anymore. Well, he just found another hatchery.
I don't think he gets it that the spine crawlers are just so alive.
I think he probably assumes it, but you gotta play as if, you know, maybe they aren't, or maybe there's going to be a situation where you can grab them. Only 7 drones left right now.
Okay, now he knows for sure. Well, that was pitiful. All right, he's going to try to mine from this location. I think it's pretty obvious, though, where he's actually going.
Yeah. And actually, these Archons are going to catch the drones that are left tasteless. This is going to bring him down to just, let me make sure, 2 drones are left. Okay. Not really sure where they are.
There's one in the army here next to the Infestor on the left.
Okay. And he's actually coming from behind here. Killing off a lot of the queens. That's pretty useful, but he does lose his Archons because of it.
I think it's almost over.
Yeah, it is.
We got to go to game number 3.
Yeah.
It looks like now we're going to be pushing to the upper right. And I think this is where the story ends, guys. It's basically not possible for this Protoss army to kill this Zerg army. It's just, this is too good.
Yeah, there's too much Infestor energy left. Even if it was just units against units, it would be hard for Protoss, but as is, it's going to be impossible. The amount of Infested Terrans he can make,
he could just smother him with Infested Terrans.
It's like more powerful than a maxed army. Some nice storms going down, but again, not nearly enough.
All right, unless Soulkey messes this up.
No, he can't mess it up. He could ally him and fly everything over him in a clump, and I think he'd still win this. Like, seriously, he's got only Archons and Void Rays left. He can literally fungal them. Or just attack them with Brood Lords. They can never move forward enough to ever even attack the Brood Lords.
All right. I don't know why we haven't seen GG yet, but...
And we will. You know what? He still has buildings, and his Void Rays are flying around. If he could just find the Spine Crawlers. Fortunately, he can't. Some Zealots came in from behind to try to pick them off, I guess.
All right. Well, it's pretty clear where this goes now. He just goes down towards that direction and wins.
Yes.
I don't even know. I honestly don't know what Hero's doing right now. It's so clear that you have your Spine Crawlers with your army.
I mean, the Void Rays, I guess he might be composing himself or something, thinking about the next game. But the Void Rays have no possibility of picking off those buildings, really.
Yeah.
Soulkey's becoming more and more careful with everything. He's even got a hatchery. Hero doesn't know where it is. Hero's just going to chill over these trees.
I guess so. And
he's sending Zealots around. He's at 5
It's a nice little fountain. Is that how they water the trees there?
Is that a fountain?
I don't know. Looks like a fountain.
You know what? No, that's light that it's shooting up. Some sort of weird light. You gotta be careful. That might be radiation basis.
Everything gives you radiation these days.
Yes, I guess
That's
you're
true. Yeah. Well, this is not exciting.
No, there's not much to say.
Not much to say here, guys. We're kind of like, one guy's been checkmated, but he's kind of sitting there on his last move, not really tipping his king.
Yeah. He's trying to get a draw, but, well, he's not really, but in chess he would be trying to get a draw.
Yeah, the Starcraft equivalent of that.
And now Soulkey's mining again. And since he sees all the buildings, his opponent he's going to wait for him to leave, which is really the right choice. Why not?
Of course.
Just sit there and that's it.
All right. He's just making a bunch of changelings and sending them out. And I feel like Hero has to understand at this point in time that this is actually just over. He knows a hatchery's been made somewhere.
Yeah. Does he know that there's drones? Could you think that there's just a hatchery and no money for drones? You know what he might be... Yeah, I think that's what he's probably waiting for, because if you don't mine and you don't kill stuff, then eventually the game just gives you a draw regardless of what the rules of your turn is or are.
That is true.
All right, so we have the 43-minute spawning pool, double gas. 2 gases off of 1 base. He might be doing something crazy, like going up to a quick Nidus Worm.
Could be.
God.
GG, all right, thank God. Okay. Going on to the final game today. I was like, man, let me tell you something. Nothing's harder than being a caster trying to fill in for that stuff, man.
Yeah.
And then, all right.
After you lost some other ship, it got a little bit dry.
Got a little bit not exciting. All right. Well, we're going on to the final match here. The map will be Hero's Choice.
What map do you think?
Entomb?
Yeah. Have to agree. In fact, I know you're right now.
Do you know I'm right?
I know you're right.
I feel it in my heart.
You're right about everything.
I've been on a roll tonight.
It's because it's Halloween. You finally have your dark powers back.
I know, man.
Balda Tasteless.
Balda Tasteless?
Yeah.
Tasteless Kruger in Nerd's Dreams.
Taste Lamore.
What?
Taste Lamore.
What's Taste Lamore? What, Baltimore?
Yeah, like Baltimore, but tasteless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're worn out from that last game, man.
I think so.
All right. So the final game is going to happen. We're going to get this going as soon as possible, most ASAPly. And, yeah, I mean, I think Soulkey played that very well. I think Hero, to be frank, though, he could have won that a long time ago. All you have to do, if you realize that there's a potential base trade you're up, is just attack the spine crawlers.
Yeah, you know, if Soulkey had brought the spine crawlers with him originally, maybe he still loses. But I mean, Hero didn't make some choices made definitely wrong. Like making all those void rays doesn't make sense. You're better off.
Why do these Protoss players always get a bunch of void rays? What are you expecting to do against like 20 infestors?
I don't know.
The void rays are not—they're not even going to charge up on anything. There's like actually no reason to do this ever at all. I don't understand.
It's, you know, I don't
get it.
He was just splashing a feeling with his army, and I feel like in that case, MC's done it before where he just adds in like 3 carriers so that he can engage from further away. I like that style way better. Anyways, Tomb Valley is next tasteless.
Okay.
You were right again.
Entombed. All right, we're gonna get this game going,
tasteless.
Guys. What?
You just been right by everything today. Tasteless. Tell me the date and way that I die. No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's gonna be something terrible. It's like you fall while running with a ruler. You choke on a fishbone or something like that.
Oh no. Well, Tasteless in Tomb Valley. Who do you think's gonna take it?
I don't know, man.
I think it's gonna be Hero.
Hero? I think it could be. I think Hero's kept it close. I mean, when you look at how Soulkey barely eked out a win and really Hero threw that. Not threw that, that's not the right word I'm saying. He just like didn't finish the job. I'm going to go with Hero. But we'll see the final match here at